Good afternoon, I'm Paul Crimple. Welcome to our weekly forecast. Not a lot out today by way of figures that could significantly move exchange rates. I'll start with a quick overview of the dollar and euro versus sterling. Although the dollar has moved up from the lows of 149 or less earlier this month, it may now be running out of steam in the short term and seems unlikely to push further from the 153s up into the upper 150s. The euro trading in the late 115s is pretty much in the mid-range of where it's been since January, with no significant break in sight at the moment. The information to look out for this week: Tuesday, 1 o'clock our time, German Consumer Price Index release. This is a measure of all goods and services purchased by households for consumer purposes. The CPI is the main indicator to measure inflation and changes in purchasing trends. A good number is expected, so we'll likely see a little euro strength. Wednesday evening, Fed interest rate decision, no change expecting, but the policy statement and press conference always has an impact on the market in some way. Thursday lunchtime, back to back, we have Bank of England and European Central Bank decisions. Typically the ECB is the one to watch with the press conference always following the decision. The Bank of England traditionally stays quiet until the full minutes are released 10 days later. However, the Bank of England did break with tradition last month, and comments were made directly after the decision. With the new governor, Mark Carney, we are likely to see things done a little differently. If we see a rate movement, we'll certainly see some FX volatility, but the general consensus at the moment is it will be unlikely. Friday, it's non-farm payroll figures again. Consensus is 184,000 versus last month's 185,000. Released by the Department of Labour, it represents the number of people on the payroll of all non-agricultural businesses. These are very important numbers and can move the dollar radically in a very short time, as we saw last month when it gained 1.5 cents against GBP to 149 in no time at all. Well, that just about wraps it up. If anything arises we feel is very important, we'll of course put it out in our morning newsletter. In the meantime, have a great week.